The 11th hour of the 11th month of the 11th day, the guns finally silenced of the Great War for Civilization. P226 talked about the Weimar Republic, its actual breakdown and what Hitler did. Then, controversially or provocatively, you go on to maybe Hitler was right. Hitler was right in understanding the nature of hate. He was right in understanding the power of a scapegoat. Problem with all that is, a scapegoat is old covenant. And I want to unpack that slowly. And let me repeat it for emphasis. A scapegoat is old covenant. Meaning, for certain transgressions, you could declare that my transgressions are upon this goat, it is my offering, and either the goat will be killed or cast upon the wilderness, just let free. In the case of Hitler, he used people who didn't toe the line socially as the scapegoat, pointing out financial cabals and blaming a financial catastrophe upon those people. Now, did that worldwide economic depression have to do with usury, things happening that overheated the economy? The transition from a Austrian to a Keynesian theory, I don't know if that was necessarily worldwide. The creature from Jekyll Island was in America, and these were all following the start of World War I. You had World War I was more about destroying feudalism in favor of industrialization. That ended up being a land grab, and I don't know, it allowed evil and colonialism to really dig its heels in, Hitler's gripe, and I'm going to be under the assumption that all of us in our circle have read Mein Kampf, that here we are on the 11th month, or the 11th day of the 11th, at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, when they finally silenced the guns. The gripe that Hitler was able to exploit to the veterans, the surviving veterans, was, we let these guns continue to kill us long after we had seen defeat. So the bourgeoisie continued to massacre the proletariat, or is it the other way around? The upper class people continued to massacre the lower class people longer than was necessary, and a madman used that opportunity to be exploitive of the situation. Same thing happened to Italy. I don't know what Japan's deal was, really, truly, other than it was in maybe the death throes of feudalism all the way into the 40s, spanning what happened to them in the mid to late 19th century. But it allowed for the start of World War II, a culmination of everything going on. The solution that we're looking for today, in my opinion, isn't eating the meat and spitting out the bones of those policies. Ban this, ban that, boycott this, boycott that. Nay. Somehow, deep down inside, like Nietzsche's Superman, somehow develop an internal morality that transcends the need for laws. I believe once you get that, then you have the Star Trek morality. Now that's a good idea. You know, say you don't need a law against abortion because people would be against killing a person as a form of birth control. But then there's the understanding of the necessity of medical reasons or mental health reasons, in that a spawn of evil may be put to death as well. But is that up to the court case, you know? Anyway, nice light topic on this Memorial Day. If you have the day off, have some nice hot dogs and hamburgers and sleep in and watch porn. I'm sure it's what they fought for.